Hey beautiful, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. So this is Jennifer from Her Crown. You're so welcome. In today's video, I am here to tell you all the information and everything you need to know about my MICROLOCS. So if you're interested in this information, then please keep on watching this video. I know that the first question on everybody's mind is, Jennifer, why did you do this? Like, you've probably seen my pictures, my before pictures when I was a loose natural, and you're like, oh, your hair was cute. Why did you do it? I've done an in-depth video on why I did it, and I'm going to link it down in the description. It goes into full details on why I did it, how I arrived at the point where I decided that I was going to lock my hair. But in a nutshell, the reason why I did it was because I was looking for the style where I could spend the least amount of time and still look cute. The truth is that right now I'm a mom, and even though I had locked down my hair care routine to less than 2 hours, I don't even have that 2 hours anymore, because when I have spent the whole day working and taking care of my kids, the 2 hours, the spare 2 hours I have to myself, I don't just want to use it to do my hair. I want to use it to relax, press my phone, pray to God, spend time with my husband and sleep. I don't want to use it to do my hair, and so I was just looking for a way to still be cute, still enjoy my natural hair, but without the commitment, the time commitment that loose natural hair entails. So this is my why. So now the next question that I got is, why MICROLOCS? Why didn't you choose traditional locks? Why didn't you choose sister locks? Now the reason why I chose MICROLOCS is because it's the closest I have seen to your loose natural hair. I really love my loose natural hair. I had no issue with it. It just had so much time commitment that I couldn't give to. So MICROLOCS is what comes close to it because it's very versatile. I can do so much with it, right? And with sister locks, you have to get a loctician that is licensed to do sister locks. And here in Nigeria, I've not found one. I found people that are able to learn the actual sister locks process, but the licensing, I haven't found one here in Nigeria. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but at least in the area where I am at, I didn't see one. And MICROLOCS is what comes close to sister locks, which is also beautiful, if I might add. Now with traditional locks and just all the freeform locks, the truth is it's not really my style, number one. Number two is it's not as versatile. So with my MICROLOCS, I could do so many styles on it, and I could also braid on it and wear wigs on it if maybe I got bored for like a month, I wanted something different. But with traditional locks, they're so bogus that you just have to be stuck. So it has to be like your specific style for you to do traditional locks. But for sister locks and MICROLOCS, they just remind me of doing twists when I was loose natural. So it's just a better option for me. But do you if this is not your style? The next question I got was, how many inches was my hair before I decided to transition to be a MICROLOCS girly? So my hair was different inches in different parts. At the middle of my hair, which is the longest, it was about 15 inches downward, and in the front, some parts in the front it was 10 inches, some parts at the back it was 12 to 13 inches, at the side it was 14 inches. So my hair ranged from 10 to 15 inches at various spots in my hair. With hair, with wear and tear, there are some parts that are just more susceptible to breakage. Mine was the front, so some parts of the fronts are really short, but the sides and in the middle and also behind are really long. So it was from 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 inches. It was just various inches scattered all around my hair. The next question that I got was, how many locks do I have on my hair? So I have a total of 473 locks on my hair. The next question I got was, what process or what method did you use to do your starter locks? So my starter locks were started with micro twists, right? So there are micro twists that are interlocked at the roots of my hair. I'm sure if you watch my previous video shows the day of installation, so you see them twisting the hair. And obviously when I sent pictures to my sisters, they were thinking I was just doing micro twists, but no, they were interlocked at the end. So they are micro twists interlocked at the end to start my starter locks. The next question I got is, can I loosen it? So now guys, if I really was pressed to loosen it, if I really had to, I can loosen it, because first of all, right now it's not locked in, it's still locking. It takes the average hair about a year and a half to lock. I have 173 locks, as I said. I don't see how I'll sit down for people to loosen this for me. If I get to a point when I am really, really tired, I'm going to cut the hair off and start again, because I believe it's hair. Hair grows every day, and it's not something that you should hold on to so much like an arm or a limb, that like a leg, that once you cut it off, it's not going back. It's hair, it will grow back. So although I'm very confident that this is my style for like the next phase of my life, the truth is I'm not losing it. And this is the next question I got, like, how long do you want to be microlocked? For now, the truth is never say never. Like, if you had asked me 6 years ago when I cut my, first of all, if you had asked me like, let's say 8 years ago when I first started growing my hair, because for 6 years of my life I was on low cut, because in secondary school we were mandated to have low cut. But like after that, I promised myself that even if it's one strand, I'm going to make sure that there's always hair on my head. But like 2 years after, my hair wasn't thriving. My hair was relaxed, it was breaking off. I had really long hair. I've always had like long hair, but like my long hair was so sparse, it was so scanty, because the relaxer was making so much of my hair go off. But I made the decision to cut my hair, and even when I made that decision, I never envisioned that I would have micro locks, I would ever lock my hair. But like, look at me now, 6 years after, my hair is locked. So first of all, never say never. But like, if I'm to project, I'll say that I want to have this style for the next 10 years of my life. Like maybe till like I'm 35, and like I'm maybe entering a new era, a rich auntie era, and I'm like, okay, maybe I want to start doing low cuts, or maybe I want to become relaxed again, but like in a healthy way. So the truth is that I can't tell you how long I'm going to have this style on. But if I'm to give a projection, I'll say 10 years. But it could also be for life, Maybe I'll be one of those locked girlies that like have hair that is reaching their leg. Who knows? Because I know that 4C natural hair and type 4 natural hair in total thrives on locked hair. The next question I got was, how did I find my loctician? So guys, I'm going to be honest with you. The truth is that the type of locks you want to get will determine how easy it would be to find your loctician. So if you want traditional locks, most hairstylists are equipped to do traditional locks, because it's the more common one. Whenever you say locks, people automatically think of the traditional locks, which means that when a hairstylist is learning how to style hair, they usually would teach them traditional locks. But for these other intricate ones like MICROLOCS and sister locks, first of all, for sister locks you have to be licensed, and so that would now depend on the area that you're in. In Nigeria, a lot of people don't get licensed to do sister locks, so it's going to be really difficult, except you just want a dub, like somebody that will do sister locks but without the license. And you guys know that in the sister locks community, for you to say this is sister locks, you must be licensed. That's part of what makes it sister locks, the fact that you must be a licensed sister locks loctician. So if you want a sister loctician, you literally have to go on their website and find out the people that do that in your area, and it's not easy to find here in Nigeria, which is why I did not go for sister locks. But then with MICROLOCS, you can start it with twists or with braids, which is what most hairstylists know how to do. The only intricate part of MICROLOCS is the fact that it's really small. They have to get your grid right, and also the fact that they are interlocking the roots. So I was able to find just a simple woman who did hairstyling, who could do twists very well with her girls, as you guys saw in the previous video, and who could interlock at the roots. And she literally lived in my area. So once I found that they could interlock because they know how to do natural traditional locks and they could twist, I literally found my loctician. She will not call herself a loctician because she does so many types of hair, but like I would call her a loctician because she can get the job done. So this is the person, this is how I found mine, and this is how like I plan to maintain it. And also I have educated myself, so like when they came, I made sure they showed me what they were planning to do. So I was like, okay, they are doing the right thing. Do you get? So if you educate yourself and train yourself, you can actually train a hairstylist to lock your hair for you if you are doing MICROLOCS, because it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to do. Okay, so the next question I got was my grid pattern, right? So how did I choose my grid pattern? Guys, I literally went on Pinterest and I typed micro/sister locks grid pattern, and for me, I know that I'm someone who likes center pattern because I feel like it really accentuates my face like in a nice way. So I chose a grid pattern that had center pattern, right? And that's literally what I did. And then I showed my loctician and she was like, yeah, she can get it. And then when they got it, they took a picture of it. I compared it to the grid picture I showed them, and literally it was it. And then they started. So if you're confused about the grid pattern, just say, okay, what kind of styling fits my hair. And I like two buns, and like when I want two buns, I don't want it to not be a straight line, so I really chose something that was center pattern. But for you, you may like side pattern, so choose a grid pattern that is tailored to someone that likes side pattern. The next question I got was, when would my next retie be? So right now, for my research, I found out that it's not good to do reties like often, because you may end up thinning your hair out and like it will lead to breakage and all that. So for now, I want to work with 6 weeks, but the truth is that I want to see how much my hair has grown at 6 weeks. If I'm able to fit at least this small thumb into most of it, then I'll know that okay, I can do a retie, because I don't want to do a retie when there's been like so little growth. So right now, I'm thinking that my retie will be from 6 weeks to 3 months, depending on how fast my hair grows. But obviously, you don't want to keep your reties so long that your hair will not have so many slippages and you'll just have to literally start from beginning. So that's what I'm going to do. The next question I got was about wash days. So right now, with the routine I'm using, I'm not going to wash my hair till the day of my first retie, because I want to prevent as much slippage as possible. So in between, what am I doing to make sure that my hair is not so dirty? First of all, you just have to brave it, especially if you're used to washing your hair like every week or once in 2 weeks. So I'm braving it. The second thing I'm doing is I'm trying to like protect my hair. So whenever I'm going in an area where it has so much dust, I'll like raise the windows up, I'll cover my hair with a bonnet, a scarf, just things that can help. Another thing that can help is to clean your scalp with like ACV, like apple cider vinegar. It will help to like stretch the amount of time before you have to wash your hair. But like, I've seen some people that the week they installed their MICROLOCS, they washed it. Some people 2 weeks, some people 3 weeks. So but for me, for the first 6 months, I want to be washing my hair on the day of the retie, not anytime before then. But then after 6 months, I'll start to do 2 weeks or 3 weeks interval. Now, to the question about my care routine, what I do right now is pretty simple, and all these things I'm saying, I'm probably going to do like an in-depth video on that. I just want to give you guys like a complete picture of my MICROLOCS. But like for my care routine, what I'm doing is that I am spraying my hair with water every other day. You could use water, you could use rose water, you could use aloe vera water, right? But for now, I'm just keeping it aloe vera juice. But for now, I'm keeping it simple. Literally, I spray my hair, like run my fingers through it, and I go. The style I have done so far is like this really cute twist style. So I literally just like twist my hair into like 10 sections, sleep overnight. Like I spray water, twist, sleep overnight, and then I open it up, and that's the style. So far I have not laid my edges because I'm just trying to keep it as like basic, low maintenance as possible. And so far it's been working. Like my hair feels soft, it just feels nice, it doesn't feel stiff or like annoying. So I just do that. Like I run my fingers through to the tangle, spray with water here and there once every 2 days. I sleep with a satin bonnet and scarf. Although right now my bonnet is like really giving me issues, so I really plan to actually get like a satin pillowcase. For those of you that get headaches, or those of you that have issues with your bonnet or your scarf slipping off, I would encourage you to get a satin pillowcase, and I think you should be fine. So the next question that I got was, what point rotation are you using to retie my hair? And for now, I'm using the 3 points rotation, but I'll update you guys if I upgrade to that, because when my hair was locked, it was 3 points rotation. For my next retie, I'm definitely using a 3 point rotation. Finally, the question that everybody wants to know, do you regret it? Do you regret it? Guys, are you seeing me? I'm a babe and then some. The truth is that this is like my style. I'm just like, oh my god. Like, first of all, the truth is that if I didn't get to the point of motherhood, I may not have been able to brave it, right? To do it. But like now that I've done it, I'm like, oh my god, I should have done this earlier, because it's so cute. I love it so much. It's so lightweight. It's like having a style. It's like you have a lot of days, like every single day is a good headache. Do you understand? You don't have to deal with for me, I used to deal with like the headache of wigs, the heaviness of weaves. Like I don't have to deal with that because this is literally so lightweight. It's so simple. You literally run your hands through and go, and I'm loving it. So these are the questions that I'm answering for today. But if you have other questions that you would like for me to handle, please drop it in the comment section down below, and I'll definitely do another video to answer it. And for all the things I mentioned, I'm going to do an in-depth practical video showing you guys what I do, especially for my hair care routine and my experiences so far. I'm definitely going to do that. So please subscribe to this channel and turn on your bell notification so that you can track with me for my MICROLOCS journey. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll definitely see you in my next one. Bye, guys. Mwah.